It's called just not be naive, my brother. It's
Okay, so
not my
let me
first
ask
rodeo.
you something. Have you went
I've dealt with a lot of industry motherfuckers, and they talk like you.
You
They
called me
like,
this morning, right? And
yeah.
see, you believe everything on me. You believe that this bozo Hassan told you, yeah, they say Wack is on the run out there in Cali. They looking for him. He ain't nobody fucking with him and all that. What you told me, right?
Wack.
You believed it,
No,
right?
I didn't say I believe that. I said that's what he said. You see, that's the
Right?
thing.
But no, you
No. By the
believe
way,
it. No.
no.
I
Saying what
called a Crip
somebody
and a
else said.
Blood immediately and let you repeat that, right? And everybody laughed at you, right?
No, Wack. I didn't say I believed him. I said that's what he said to me. Then you said, "Oh, really? You called like 4 people, and you said what was being said about me?" And they said that's not true. That's not me believing it. See, we got to stay within the context of what's true and what's not. Another individual said that about you. I told you, like, hey, this is what's being said. You then try to prove it wrong. Cool. What I believe is going to be independent. I'm going to believe what I see. So, like, that's my whole difference between me and a lot of people who I believe share your stage a lot of times. I feel like they look at you.
But how does the information Wack give us dictate our IQ level? You don't know how we receive it or how
I hear
we
these
intake it.
conversations and I hear people blindly co-signing Wack when he does the same 5
But
tactics.
though, you can't give me one situation though.
Wack, you use
When you
the
told me I'm
same
giving,
5 tactics when you
you don't
argue.
know. I'm gonna say it.
Yo,
I ain't
Wack,
want to say
if
it.
you
You don't
arguing,
know a motherfucking thing, bro.
yo, Wack,
When
if
it
you
comes to
arguing, if it's sunny or rainy, you use the same 5 tactics. And if I
what?
listen to you on YouTube 20 minutes a day, could figure it out, niggas who in a room with you every day should know your little manipulation tactics. I'm just saying
Why
that.
you call
Like,
it manipulation, bro? It's just, that's me. That's
That
all
has
it
okay,
such
is.
a
the
It ain't,
debate
negative
tactics.
Niggas know that
connotation.
why you
Mayweather
saying
boxing
that?
a
That's
Philly
how
shell
My
for.
that's
real,
how he
why is my
debate.
real gotta be manipulated? See, what you trying to do is you try to justify your weakness through my strength and say that's manipulation. Why can't it just be, yo, that's how dude move? He's saying some real shit. Cause you
Manipulative
still ain't
because
told me nothing I said about the music industry and the business of it that was wrong. You still can't pinpoint
no,
that.
Wack, you see, you keep using the
So
tactics.
academics, the people who support you, do you feel like we have a 30% IQ level? The people who watch your
Yeah, that
videos
support
and
you?
watch your
Yeah.
Oh,
content?
Cause I
wait.
guess your shit is,
No. All right, hold on. Are you guys doing the takeoff Quavo thing, or can I answer? I'm gonna answer right now.
No,
So,
I'm
no,
just
we
asking
listen
you a
to you.
general question. This is Reek.
okay, that's a great. No, Reek, I know.
Yes or
Yo, Reek,
no?
that's a great question. I've always told people when you watch me or I say something, try to verify it for yourself. I want independent thinkers. I don't want nobody just following act
Yes
blindly.
or
If
no?
you about to follow me blindly, well, I'm about to start selling y'all. I'm about to be like a snake oil salesman, or I got a bridge I can sell people. Like people shouldn't just. If I can't provide no proof, now you might have credibility. Like I sometimes feel like I have enough credibility. Like for example, I say, "Yo, I seen some shit that was a discovery." Hey, you might be like, well, until I see it, I ain't gonna believe it. And I respect those people. The people who blindly follow anybody, I think they're sheep. I'm sorry.
So how are
Even my
you
own father.
verifying Wax information? Because sometimes some of the stuff that Wax says is not on Google. This is not Google verified stuff. So how are you
Because I
verifying
don't see y'all
everything he says to
I
be
don't see y'all
true?
ask the questions when
Yeah,
there's
so that brings
blatant,
it. Hey, that
blatant.
brings me to my
So
question.
you're
That's
saying
a
that we
yes or
don't
So
no.
know?
let me ask you a question. Right? Let me ask you a question. When you first met me, right, I was conducting the business of a manager,
Mm-hmm.
right? Am I
Yes.
right? I brought Blueface to fucking whatever that show was,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if they're asking me a question that's in the lines of management, are you saying I'm not capable of answering that question without manipulation?
That is not the whole point of what I'm trying to say, Wack.
So
You
why
see,
are you
you're
when you
trying to
say
use
you
one of
hear
those
me,
tactics right now on me. I didn't say you're
what the
falsely
fuck
giving out
tactics, bro?
information.
What
You're
bro,
using
man?
it. Hold on. You're
Hey,
using the tactic
The
of
100
taking an
ENT show
example.
on Clubhouse.
Yo, man, this shit
Yo,
crazy. I'm not
hey,
using
Wack,
the
Ack, let me
you're
tactic.
ask you a
using the
question. This
tactic.
Sylvester, let me ask you a question.
Wack, you're using the tactic of taking an example, digging into the
Yes or
example,
no?
hopefully trying to throw that example out the window, thinking you won the argument.
No, what
No, the
I'm
argument was
saying
a point.
is if somebody's asking me a question that's in line of my profession, right? I know I have the knowledge to answer that question. It has been many times when I was talking about truck driving the other day. Dude said, yo, Wack, What's up with the box truck? I said, hey, bro, I've never fucked with the box truck. I can't give you that information. I don't know too much about it. But if you want to
Yeah, I
talk
ain't
to
gonna
me
lie to
about
y'all.
diesels and
You
18-wheelers,
niggas are
I can
great.
tell you about that shit A to Z.
Hey, Act, but it go both ways though. There's certain information that people got on this stage that Wack don't have access to. Like, you know, I'm in the military. This guy Lebo, like, he called me yesterday with some information that I needed that Wack probably couldn't have gave me because he's not in the military. So I think what you're hearing on YouTube is a bunch
Hey,
of the arguments,
Sylvester,
which that's what goes on
you
YouTube.
have
But
wrong.
I agree.
I'm
Front
going to tell
that.
you why you have
Just a yes
wrong.
or no.
what
No,
you mean?
look, and I'm going to beat my chest on this shit. You have wrong. A, I brought Lebo to the platform.
Oh, there it is.
B, Lebo wouldn't have told now one of you motherfuckers who he really was and what he did. Wack did that so somebody like you, if you had a question, you knew he's a guy you can go to. What Act don't want to respect is that my floor is built of many minds.
So that's my point. I think on YouTube, he doesn't hear us in here cooking. Like, I think he just hears the arguments, and that's what
That,
he's
no,
paying
I
attention
agree
Okay,
with
on.
so
that because they don't never.
whoever
And it
whoever
seems
said
like
that,
all of the videos that he's watched on YouTube are all the ones that are gauged in going against Wack. Like
Yeah, all the
it's
Wack
every
debates and
joints.
single thing
arguments.
that
Y'all
you
right.
brought
It's
up.
Because
debates and arguments. So
because
that's
you're not on.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because
Yo,
you're
Wack.
not in
So
here on
so
Clubhouse
Wack,
like that.
Wack, when you're
He's coming
They
to
disseminating
your
never,
knowledge,
they
point.
never
Okay.
record and put up when I'm kicking real
yeah, so
knowledge.
I'm
They
not
don't
That's
never
my
questioning
record
that,
point.
Wack.
that.
I'm not questioning that you kick knowledge. I'm questioning, and most times when it's a debate where someone is either challenging you, usually I see the same five things. I see 40 people on your side, that person's alone. I see you use the same tactics to get around any straight question asked, especially if it contradicts what your point or your point of view is. And again, as I said, it's highly entertaining. I watch it all the time.
Oh, you
But I do kind of look at the stage. I look at the
yes
stage a
or
little way
no.
because I'm
You're
like,
watching a
man,
small
I feel like
You
percentage of
couldn't
him
do
Your
it.
trying
You
Yo,
to
can't
Act,
prove
you
make
know
it
you
how I
very
know you
your
full of
wrong.
cinematic.
shit,
opinion is
bro?
skewed because
It's
you
You
a
know
don't have
how I
small
know you
access
full of
percentage
shit?
of
to
Now
what we
hold
him.
on,
doing
hold on,
today.
hold on.
One
Hold on,
mic
let me
on
tell
One
Wack.
y'all
mic
we
on
know
Wack.
Act is
One
full of
mic on
shit.
Wack.
Brother, as my brother, I gotta shut you down with this. It is very seldom. And I'm gonna be real, this is the first time I've been challenged this much on this stage. This is my stage. The arguments you hear, I'm always in another nigga's room that's the enemy room. Ain't no 40 people on my side. They won't even let my fucking people up. I gotta go in because they violate my badge and I gotta represent my people. So you lying, bro.
That's a fact. Love.
Furthermore, is
We
that
it
get
is
in
a
the real.
point.
We
possible
be
that
in
Wack
real
is
funk
just
over
better?
getting blocked. We have issues in that all the
They don't
time,
even
bro.
let
Well,
them niggas up.
That's
I
a
gotta
motherfucker.
go in the room
We always
and fight these niggas so my people can say, at least something, yeah, there you go. I can't hide. I gotta go in, yo, bring Whack up, leave all them other niggas down. That whole room is against me. So
That's a
how all
good
these niggas
point.
is on my side when they all
all right,
attacking
all
me?
right, all right. For
Respect.
example, when I was listening to you and
I
Hassan,
mean, do you get
man,
our
I
point though,
heard
Act?
about 50 ad-libbers who have nothing to do with anything.
That
I'm
wasn't
being
my
honest.
room. That was his man's room. Bullets
We
got
couldn't
it.
even
But they
get
were
in
all on
that
your
room.
side. That's the point. They were all on your side.
We
No,
couldn't
but
get
the
in that room.
bullshit, I was Bullets Gotti room. I was his man.
They wouldn't let none of
That
us
wasn't my
people,
room,
none of
bro.
us up. They wouldn't let none of us up.
Them niggas don't fuck with
Not
us, bro.
one,
They
bro.
wouldn't
I
let my
blocked some
They
people
people
up.
they kicked
before I
us
could
out the
They
room.
kicked
slide
us
Act,
in
all
this
act. You
out.
see all
motherfucker.
them people down there with the little
Hey,
school circles? They can't talk, act. They can't say a word. They leave my people down there. I gotta come to the room because they fucking over me and my people so much. I gotta, that's part of being a leader, bro. With anything, nigga, you gotta go in there and take the blows.
Well,
So I'm trying to figure out who's these 40 niggas that's for me when the whole 40 is against me.
nah, you.
well, listen.
Well, can you
I
hear
could
me,
only
Wack?
speak to what I heard, and Reek mentioned it before. I don't
Is
have the
that
full
Joe
scope of
talking?
things.
Yeah, Joe.
I'm
Only thing
trying
I
to
can
say
say is
something. Hey, Ack, hold up for a minute.
Act,
Wack, because when I walked,
I'm listening.
because when I walked in the Act, I told you we was talking about you. The
Yep,
nigga just had you on blast in the speakers. I do believe he studied you, right?
yep.
But Act, I think you talking about because Wack do go in these other enemy rooms and get his shit off, but then he come back to his home base and he'll be shooting the shit. And the YouTube monetizers take that
There
and
you
put
go.
the caption up and say, Wack 100 addresses Hassan. and you're listening to that, and you hear Wack with his people, but that don't mean that was the origin of that conversation.
Joe
Hey,
Yeah,
Because I
hey,
that's
listen
for
a
to
the
Wack.
valid
majority
point.
of us
That's
out
the
here,
real on
I
Wack. You
know
always
because
find
I
a
That's
listen to
different
exactly
Wack
what be
on
perspective.
happening.
YouTube all day
One
too.
mic on
One
Joe.
mic
I,
on
I
Joe.
I know this because, like I told you, I listen to him all day on YouTube too, and I hear when he's in there with his people shooting the shit. Yeah, they most of the time they agree. Most of the time it's a bunch of LA street niggas. Yeah, but it's a million clips of him just walking in a room looking for the beef, going straight to it. Hey, ping
no,
me
he
there
definitely does that too. No, I'm not
when
saying.
his
Hold on.
and they don't let his people up. So I mean, y'all both right in what y'all are saying. Y'all just hearing different.
Yo, Act, fuck that. When I come back, bro, when I come back up there, we arm wrestling, bro. That's it.
Get
Hey,
down.
Ack, what was something
Yo,
that
I'm
Wack
gonna be
said
honest with
that
you.
you disagreed
Hey,
with?
I'm waiting for the
Shout
day
out
that
Judge
I click
Jody.
on YouTube and I refresh my page and I see a epic like well, let's just call it a debate because I mean, I don't know if y'all niggas really hate each other when y'all be arguing, but an epic debate between Wack and Reek about anything. Like, I just want to hear them
They
disagree.
do
I
it
just never heard
every
it.
day, Ack.
Nigga, we
All
done
right, well,
disagreed
somebody
about
got to
all
start
Whoa,
this.
kind of shit.
hold
I
on
don't
a
fuck
It's
minute,
with
just
that
Ack.
that the
part that
good
Joe,
nigga
news
why
got,
would
nigga.
doesn't
you why
sell.
do you
They're
want to
not
see us become
monetizing
weird?
good news. That's all.
Academics, I don't fuck with that part that nigga got, bro.
But wait, you didn't watch the YouTube where Ion versus Wack?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
always fight.
No,
academic.
no, 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 no.
He don't fuck with I.
Now, he ain't gonna say nothing
Yeah, he
about
don't fuck with
No,
Ion,
he's
I.
because
not
I went to
either.
war for his bowling ball head
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
You know
man.
what I'm
I
saying?
don't want that guy getting me canceled by the
Hey, but
alphabet.
academics,
Yeah.
why
The
do
alphabet.
why do you want to see me and Wack go at
No,
it though?
I'm glad you asked
Like
that
like
question.
like you got to understand a
He
lot of
want
the
to be
shit he say.
entertained,
I'm from
bro.
out here. I agree with a lot of the shit he say, and the shit that he stand on that he know that's personal amongst him. What the fuck? How can I agree and chime into that when I'm not privy to that? Sometimes he's just speaking. So, but I don't understand why you want to see us go at it because we don't agree on every goddamn thing. You gotta understand, I'm 33, he's 43. We're not gonna see eye to eye on every goddamn thing. So,
45, Negro.
45.
Nigga, you
45. So
old.
why do you want to see us go at it? Let me ask you that honestly. Why do you
Because he
want to
want
see
to
me
be
and him debate?
entertained, nigga. He want to be
I mean,
entertained.
listen. First of all, I'm listening for entertainment. That's a given, right? But still, number two, I'm gonna be honest with you. As I think Wack is one of the most powerful voices that's in hip hop at the moment. I think Wack's opinion on anything is going to be acknowledged and at least considered, which is just a tremendous tribute to him. But one thing I do know, even when I grew my platform, is that like I was happy to do show with Bunny. You know why? You do need iron to sharpen iron, and a lot of times I expect that to come from the people most closely around him. I expect out of anybody for you to be somebody who would challenge him. Again, your disagreements might be few, but I expect you to be a person who keeps him honest, to
Academics,
intellect,
I done
check him
came
in
at
time.
him with shit. I done came at him with shit and topics. He like, nah, we not fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that. Reek, that's on you. On me. And I done been in the room by my goddamn self. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some shit he's not
Yeah,
fucking
I
with.
don't fuck
Hey,
with it,
man,
bro.
nah, man. Nah, I ain't rocking
Hey,
with that. Hey,
listen.
Reek, you do that if you want, Reek, but hey, that ain't cool. I ain't fucking with that. And,
We
and he
just
done
want to
told
hear
me
it
that.
publicized.
Y'all disagreed
Oh,
on the song today.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they
I
don't
ain't
they don't
fucking with it.
always showcase that because Wack is a more popular voice and popular name. And then a lot of times you'll hear him speaking more because people want to hear him speak. But I have moments where it's just me speaking. I had a good conversation with Joe Budden the other day. I had him in here rolling like, Rick, you crazy motherfucker. So there's those moments that you just not captured. Now
We tell the
maybe
truth
months
in
down
here,
the
Act.
line they'll start YouTubing my shit. But at this point, it's all on him. The light is on him, and
We
I'm
tell
good
the
with
truth,
that.
Act. Listen, I told Joe Button, most niggas wouldn't have did this, right? Being who they are. You got my position. You on the stage. You in your room with your people. People like Champion. Yeah, Wack. I told the whole motherfucking room 1,000 deep. Joe Button is the only interview that intimidates me. I know I gotta get in the room. I know I'm going in there with a teacher, and I'm knowing I'm gonna be a student. I don't got no ego act. Nigga, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I'm gonna keep it real, right? And I think that's why people fuck with me, because if you ask me a question I don't know, I'm gonna tell you I don't know what's happening with that. I'm not gonna just say some shit. I will talk about what I do know. And when
Yo,
a
Wack.
lot of these artists are asking me about music, videos, how to work their digital, this, that, act. I've called you, act. I need a seeding
You,
company. You know, I call you.
yo,
I'll
Wack.
tell you in a
Wack.
minute.
Yo, can I tell you the true source of all this?
Yeah,
I just want to hear you lose an argument. That's real. Like, nigga,
that's some
I,
You
crazy
ain't
shit.
shit.
So
I,
you
I
Hey,
praying
it
for
should
Act,
be
my
Act,
no,
I just want to hear
downfall?
yo,
you
Wack.
answer
It
that
should be
Yo,
question.
no
Joe, when
reason
you
why
get
you
this
winning
nigga
every
from
argument.
right
You know
here,
that shit.
bro.
We
To say we
Yo,
have a
Joe,
judge,
get your
I could
man,
have
yeah.
Joe.
called that.
You
Bring
praying
up the
for my
fucking model.
downfall, Joe.
Wait. First
We
of all,
gonna
yo,
bring
me
up.
and Joe, we
Yo, this
debated.
nigga wild right here.
Hey, Ack, I'm
Yo,
glad
You
you
me and
know
finally
Joe,
told the
what?
truth.
me and Joe debated 4 days a week, and I had a good 65%
Crazy.
win percentage versus him. You feel me?
Wait,
Like,
wait,
I just
wait,
want to see
wait,
you
wait,
lose.
wait. What? Wait,
Whoa,
what?
shit. Oh, shit.
What?
Oh
Yo,
shit.
yo,
He
hey,
said
Joe,
The
Joe,
people waiting on the
65%
answer to
Wait,
that
y'all
win
question.
putting
against
money
Yo,
Joe.
on this?
65%. You know what I mean?
Now we
act,
questioning what you
act,
say, Act.
Damn.
don't
Mm-hmm.
ruin my strip club
Wait,
night
hey,
number
but what's
one.
your
Hold on, let
definition of
Joe
him losing?
talk.
What's your
Hey,
definition of him losing the argument?
act no better than what he's saying, man. Act,
Uh,
we're not giving this to YouTube for free.
Axe trolling. You know what, Axe? I think you just need to come to Clubhouse and hang out with us more often. That's what I think.
shit.
Hey,
Trolling
no, I
now.
know
You
what I'm gonna
gotta
do. I know what I'm gonna
apologize to
do.
gang, bro.
No, I know what
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna do.
gotta
The next
apologize,
time,
bro.
Damn
Nah,
stupid, nigga.
act,
yo,
these West Coast niggas be showing love in these little rooms, man. They
no, they
do.
definitely do. No, and by the way, like I
I'm
obviously
from
didn't say anything.
Virginia.
So
I'm
like,
from the East
if
Coast.
anybody took that comment and personalized it, like that wasn't the intention. But I'm gonna say this: when the next time I see Wack just doing the same tactics, I'm gonna hit him up and said, launch Clubhouse up. I
Why
need to
you
come in your
calling?
debate.
Hey, bro, I don't call what Joe Button does a tactic.
Oh, Joe's a manipulator too.
Nah, bro.
No,
See,
it's
that's no,
strategic
he's not,
No,
debate.
Joe a
bro.
manipulator.
Bro, Joe's
Manipulator.
very intelligent. He knows
Wait,
his lane. See,
hey,
that's what I'm
act,
saying. You call
wait.
skill
Manipulation is a strong word.
manipulation.
But wait, let me ask something that I love
Yeah.
to ask. I don't want to do this on YouTube, man. Fuck, act, man. Why are we doing this? Come on, I'll give it. Hey, the people that y'all say I manipulate, what am I attempting to manipulate them out of?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you usually manipulate people to agree with you or manipulate them to think
Oh,
a certain way.
Act.
this
My
nigga
entire
crazy.
career, I know you wasn't outside for some of this, but my entire career, I've been black sheep, stand alone. I'm not in no set, clique, no
Definitely.
gang. I'm
He's
me. I
definitely not.
move
No,
around
no,
alone. I
no,
be with
no,
the
yo, yo,
bitches. You talk, it's
yo,
me.
yo, Joe,
What are you talking about?
Joe. This is why we can't do it on YouTube. But I'm gonna be honest with you,
They got to pay
Joe.
us millions for this act. Let's
Yo,
stop
yo,
talking about this.
I watch you do some amazing things. Yo, the first 2 years of Everyday Struggle, I was sitting there like, I remember how you were able to convince an audience, and that's the most powerful attribute of a public speaker, a media personality, to convince the masses to believe and think what you're putting out is
Act,
not only factual,
you
but
are you are so the man for putting that in your little media way. But what you describing is a master of ceremony.
There you go.
oh my god.
And Joe, I'ma say this, bro. Hey, Joe, this coming from Wack. I've been watching you a long time, right? Listen, I respect your skill set. I don't call it manipulation. It's a skill set, and you've always kept it real to what you seem to be real. So I don't know, Act. You seem to, if a motherfucker got a talent or a skill set on how they present themselves or how they go about doing their interviews, you
Yeah,
call it he's manipulating.
because I call that whack skill set too, right? Like on the spades table, you got a nigga that'll always lead out with his long suit. That's just his. That's how he approach it. That's what he's doing.
Hey, I've seen. First of all, you two are great, and this is why I love y'all in terms of watching and consuming content by y'all, because I've seen y'all manipulate a lot. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga
Now you
crazy,
still ain't
bro.
answer my question. Who
Man.
have I
That
What?
sound like
attempted to? What was I manipulating them out of?
Yo, Joe. All right, no, hold on.
Nate,
You
give
see?
me one example. Just
Oh,
give me
I'm gonna give you
one.
the biggest example. Because it's
Give it
probably
to
not
me.
the example you're probably, I don't know if you're fishing for, but it's we worked at Everyday Struggle, and I've seen how you were able to manipulate the audience to basically fight for your plight with business, to believe stories or artists or whatever you could shift the narrative, being able to. And this is a very powerful thing in media, because I know sometimes I hold that power in terms of the narrative, but to twist and shape the narrative based on however you want to do it, man. I seen, yo, Joe, when it was time for you to dip from Everyday Struggle, that was, I believe, I won't call it manipulation, but you damn well brought them motherfuckers with you.
Act.
And
You know what?
and I remember saying to
That's
Yo,
his
nah,
I
but
fan
remember
let
saying to
base.
now,
Complex,
but
right?
no, it's not. But it's not. Act. Oh, why do I have to do this on YouTube?
But I'm still letting you
Act.
He
explanation.
basically saying everything Wack tell us it ain't no truth to.
They're saying YouTube,
no
this
way.
Hey, one
Clubhouse.
mic on Joe. One mic
One
on
mic
Joe.
Wow.
on
Joe, do
Joe.
that shit, Joe.
Hey, Act. This is the blessing of documenting everything, right? And I've done this for 20 years. The blessing of that is you get to plant little seeds as soon as they happen. So no, you call it shaping a narrative toward the end of that Complex contract, but you was there. So very early on, what did Joe say? Yo, we not here on Fridays, audience. We should be here on Fridays.
Joe,
Complex. Stop.
go ahead.
I let you talk. Complex. Cut the check. Right? That was mad early on. Hello? You there?
I'm hearing.
So when they started getting $250,000 ad fees from places and giving me and you $5,000, you didn't think I was going to throw a tantrum?
That's not
You didn't
that,
think I was going to make it known? Wait. You didn't think Joe was going to make it known that I'm boycotting this Friday?
that's not the
That was
manipulation,
you in the
sir.
desk. That was you. Wait, that was you in the desk sitting there.
That was not a
So the whole time,
Let him
same
land.
with the Spotify deal, same with Complex. I'm just going to tell you my version of events from my perspective. And the audience just typically feels me. And that audience don't be just Joe Budden audience. I've never sold 1,000,000 records, nigga. But Complex felt the effects when I left. That's not just a Joe Budden audience. That's just niggas that feel real shit.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly the manipulation I'm talking about. The manipulation is this, and I believe a lot of people do it. By the way, I think Jay-Z does it too.
This nigga here crazy.
No, it's real.
Anybody
I
that
think
got
I
the
think
gift
I
of
think it, I
speaking
think
is
it's a
manipulated.
manipulation tactic that.
I think you
Joe,
manipulate them kids on Twitch.
wait, hold on, wait, because let me
That's
say
a
this.
big fact.
Let,
Hey,
let me step in.
That's what I
hey,
think.
I
But go
believe
ahead.
hey,
Joe.
they can't talk back on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm
It's
listening.
hard to
Yo,
kill us
I
on
believe
Twitch.
Joe successfully got away with. I think Joe manipulated the people to think that he was like Captain America when Joe was trying to get the shit for himself.
Joe was wait.
That is
Joe,
wait, that is
wait.
this
Act.
nigga's
See,
crazy,
no,
man.
I see what's going on now. Act. You don't want to give Joe his
No, I
props
know.
that Joe was the draw to
Yo,
that
Wack,
show.
yo,
That's
you
what's
got like
fucking
the
going on, bro.
He hating, Joe. He
no.
hating.
I've always
Yo,
given Joe.
you know what happens a
He was
lot
the
too,
jaw to the
but
show,
this is
bro.
what
Act. We don't take nothing from you, but you was on your rise.
No.
hey, Wack. Hold on, Act. This is what pisses me off about what you just said, right? Because you can't, there's nothing you can say to that, right? Because that's your perspective of things. But typically, I hold most of the value wherever I go. So when I go kicking and screaming in these offices, it's a little different than you or someone else going and kicking and screaming in these offices. I don't go in there and ever fight for just Joe, nigga. You can call Ian and ask him yourself. You saying that to the person that got both of y'all hired. Like, your perspective is wild. You saying that to the nigga that took Lyric with him.
But all right, Joe.
Like, I took people
All
with
right, Joe.
me. What are you talking
To
about?
speak in clear terms, right?
You
And
got to stop this act. That's not right.
no. I'm
That's not right.
well. Also, I'm talking my perception. Listen,
Deal
I
with it.
believe that a lot of people felt a certain. They've, I mean, to a certain extent, a lot of people felt like you use the trust of the creator mantra that you had to garner support for where you were going business wise, thinking that you were representing the interest of much more people than yourself.
Act.
And then
Go ahead.
I think, well, that's what I would say is manipulation. And then I think at some point they realize, they're like, no, I don't think he's doing all this for everybody else. He's doing this for Joe. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that would be the opinion of people that are unfamiliar. I don't need to manipulate anyone for support because I'm a creator. When I say create through it, it ain't no fucking presidential campaign like type phrase. All my career I've created through it. All my career I've created something to get support out of absolutely nothing. That's what I do. They know that that's what I do. What are you talking about? I've
Act burnt
always
out.
done it. I've
Can we
always
Well,
done
go
it.
to IQ
no,
part?
well, here's the thing.
Act, I know. Act. Let me ask you a question. What do you call it when you giving somebody great advice? What do you call it? Do you call it great advice, or do you call it manipulation?
Manipulation.
You talking about you?
So if I give somebody good advice, I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm giving them said advice that they could go and walk my way, that's manipulation. It doesn't matter if it's even great advice.
Huh?
If I'm only telling you something good that you could agree with me or that you can make a decision in my favor, that's manipulation.
What if you're telling them the truth about a situation? Hey, Act, how should I drive my car? Drunk or sober? Sober. You telling me that's manipulation?
I,
Or
I
that's
mean, I mean, at that point, I don't know what you could benefit out of that person, driving drunk or sober. I think you're trying to look up.
like, why do you think if somebody's being truthful and giving them real advice that can help them because you've used this strategy or you use this advice personally, why is that considered to be manipulation?
And the same way I told you on that podcast, you only looking at it from one side. When that complex shit was over, I was home unemployed with a new baby on the way, with mad bills and a mansion
No, I
somewhere.
agree. I told
There was
you
another
have.
way that could have played out. There's no other nigga in the world that would have made that decision in that moment with that weight. A nigga would have just went right to work and played it
That's
out.
facts.
Niggas do it all the
No, that's
time.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
no, no.
agree
I
with that.
I don't I don't maneuver that way. And I know it's tough for other people to understand. Any other nigga in the world takes that Spotify off of that money. Joe don't. I know
Mm.
it's niggas that don't get it.
No, I agree with that.
But if you know, you
No,
know.
no, no. I agree with that. And that,
But where in that is manipulation of an audience?
Yeah, that's what
Joe,
I'm
because
saying.
I'm gonna tell you why. I think when people listen to all those rants, they thought you were fighting for like a legion of creators, like just generations of people who want to do what me and you do for a living. Luckily,
Act.
and
Yeah.
I,
Wait,
I
wait,
I
wait,
think
wait,
You
Joe.
don't
Let
think
me answer
oh
this, bro.
Jesus.
Wait. Act, this what you missing. By Joe fighting for himself, he's fighting for you too, because you're sitting right there with him. He's saying, yo, y'all got these $250,000 ads coming in. We shouldn't just be getting $5,000, right? He's letting you know what he's doing. He's not taking no fucking secret fucking meetings. Now, what you didn't do is you didn't step into that room with him because you were scared of what the outcome might be.
Act,
Talk
act,
that shit.
act. Wack is absolutely right. And he took the point out of my mouth, but I pause, but I'll take it a step further. You know that little play that me and you was working on, right? Hello?
Act, you there?
yeah, my bad. I couldn't get off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you, Joe. He said he couldn't get his mic off mute. The system's kind of tripping.
Oh, listen, that little play that we was working on, right? One day you'll speak to that gentleman again, and he'll tell you that me voluntarily out of my mouth with all of the ownership said, yo, Go offer him half of it. He created it. He was there. It's not this without him. What do you think I'd be doing behind these doors in these offices? Like, I know you can't see it,
No,
and I
Joe,
know it's
I'm not
natural to
Joe.
assume
Joe,
that,
I'm
that, that
not
that's what's
speaking.
happening, but you going crazy, yo.
No,
You
Joe,
think
I'm
I
not
was in there talking to them complex niggas just about me?
No, Joe, I'm not speaking as it relates to me. I'm talking about how an audience would galvanize. I was giving an example. I said the reason why everybody rocked, everybody left, and went to where you were going is because that's they believe that plight. The reason why you went through
Oh
whatever you
man,
went through
yeah.
with those two stooges or whatever is because people at a certain point they stopped believing that you were for the creator, right? And that power and that narrative, that you were for the creator, whether it be true or not. I wasn't over here attacking the veracity of it. I'm saying
Mm.
that's a form of being able to manipulate a large group of people. It's not manipulating creators. I
If you're
mean,
paying,
you've never
if you're
manipulated.
paying, if you're paying more attention to the messenger than the message, then you're absolutely right. I've never been that person. So no, it's much broader than what you speak. At least 10 people a day come up to me on the street and say, yo, I made a different decision at my job. I quit. I did this. I did that. And because of I listened to you and what you were saying, and it inspired something in me, and I made a move, and boy, did it pay off. That happens to me every single day, Act. I'm not gonna sit here and name names. I can tell you people at the companies that I do these implosions, pseudo implosions at, that have left the company behind me and what I'm saying. So you talking about me and my actions and how.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe.